So the worst part about operating a cellular trail camera is probably their monthly fees. Nobody likes those. What if I told you there's a trail camera company that'll give you a lifetime of free photos and videos? Would you be interested? Well, I've never heard of ZLEO trail cameras, but they've heard about me because they send me a handful of their cameras to test here on the farm. I'll tell you the pros and cons as I see it after actually using their cameras, and I'll tell you how you can get that free photos and videos for a lifetime. So let's get started. The ZLEO is a 4G cellular trail camera that comes with a pre-installed SIM card. The camera features low glow night vision and 5 megapixel resolution photos. This camera has a live feed, meaning at any time from anywhere, even if the camera wasn't triggered, you can open up the app and see exactly what's happening in front of your camera in near live time. The ZLEO camera has a built-in rechargeable lithium battery, and it includes a solar panel. With this setup, you're ready to use it the day you receive it, and you can operate this camera for months at a time using the included solar panel and the built-in lithium battery. The camera has a compact design and includes a strap for mounting the camera to a tree. There's also a mounting bracket for the solar panel. So all that sounds good, but a cellular trail camera is only as good as the camera works. So here's some sample videos that the cameras have been sending me from various locations around the farm. You can judge for yourself how good or how poor you think the video quality is, both daytime and nighttime. Also, you can take notice of how good you think the audio is that's included in the video. So here are some sample videos from the ZLEO cellular trail cameras. So next I'm going to give a demonstration of how the app works and how that LiveView works. The cameras operate on the Casasa app, and I actually have different brand cameras operating on this same app. I'm going to pull up the camera. It's a foggy morning here, so we should be able to see a foggy view on that LiveView. Takes a couple of minutes when you open up the camera. It says it's retrieving video stream, and now we have a live view. It's overlooking a food plot, and I'm sure you've seen some sample videos from this location, but at any time from anywhere you can get a live view of what's happening in front of your camera. You can also look at the events that were recorded on that camera. As you can see, there was no recorded activities today, but you can simply go back to any one with a green dot and load up those videos. There were 4 or 5 different events on this day. At this point, you can simply click on a thumbnail, get a larger view of what happened, or you can actually watch the video. So you can click on a video and it'll load up the video event. You can watch the entire video right here from your smartphone. As you can see, the video is a little glitchy. That may be my service to the cell phone. I'm not in Wi-Fi and don't have great signal here, or it could be affected by the signal at the camera's location. Let's go back to the live feed again, and let's click on the gear icon, which is going to give you the settings that are available on the camera. There are not an abundance of settings to sort through, but your main functions can be controlled right here through the app. The last thing I'll touch on is the microphone feature. You can actually speak into your smartphone, and there's a speaker on your camera that'll relay your voice. That means if somebody's standing in front of your trail camera, maybe up to no good, you can speak near live time to that person. They will hear it through the camera's speaker. Your camera's microphone will also pick that up and play it right here on the app. So now it's time for my final thoughts. I'm going to give you the pros and cons as I see it after actually using these cameras, and of course tell you how you can get that free data plan for a lifetime. Well, I thought these cameras performed well. I had 0 issues with any of the cameras. They worked flawlessly for me. I thought the video quality was good. It by no means was the best videos that you'll ever see, but keep in mind the price point of these cameras. I don't think they were shooting to be the highest quality camera out there. The camera's low glow night vision did a good job. There was a bit of a hot spot in the center of the videos, and you've probably taken note to that. As you get out towards the corner of the fields of view, that definitely wasn't as lit up, but you could easily see what was happening in front of the camera, even at nighttime. The camera's built-in lithium battery and included solar panel did good for me. I didn't have to recharge any of the cameras at any point. I had some of the cameras out on the edge of the food plot while others were in a wooded area. And although they weren't receiving high numbers of videos each day, each of the cameras stayed at nearly full battery the duration of my test. Another positive is this camera's compact size. I like a small trail camera. For me, it's easier to conceal. Along with its compact size, I like the mount that comes with this camera. It's made out of plastic, but it seems to be extremely heavy duty, and it has a large thumb screw that allows you to adjust the camera's up and down angle. I like the mount that's included with this camera, and I especially like that large thumb screw that's going to allow you to easily adjust the camera, get that perfect setup each and every time, even if you have fat fingers like me or you're wearing gloves. Another positive is the way that the solar panel attaches to the camera. It's your standard USB Type 2 cable, but the cable has two small thumb screws that are going to keep that cable attached to the camera. No more nosy critters coming past and disconnecting your cord by pulling it out of the bottom of your camera. Then you lose your solar power to your cellular trail camera. And of course you have to go back and check and recharge your camera. With those two small thumb screws, it's going to keep your solar cord attached to your camera. Now keep note, you may need a small screwdriver to attach those thumb screws. They are mighty small. And if I'm not mistaken, there's an included screwdriver with this camera for that purpose. Now the last positive I'll mention is that free lifetime photos and videos. I've never heard of any other trail camera company offer that. Now there are several different color models available both on Amazon and their website, and only specific colors have this free data plan for a lifetime. Some of the other colors they offer have a lower price point, but with those cameras there are monthly or yearly fees that are associated. Now you have different options to choose from, both basic and premium plans, but only specific cameras have this lifetime free photos and videos. It's clearly stated in the description. I'll be placing several links down in the description, and I'll clearly indicate, and you can double check for yourself, which cameras come with the free lifetime photos and videos and which ones come with that monthly or yearly fee. So next, let's talk about the cons. Are there anything about the trail cameras that I would change if I had the power to do so? There are two things that I noticed while operating the camera, and there's one thing that was a bit of a pet peeve for me, so I'll mention that as an honorable mention. I noticed while operating the trail cameras that there's a clicking sound at the beginning of each video, but then there seems to be a second clicking sound maybe 3 seconds into each video. I'm not sure if it's every single time, but it does seem to be the majority of the time. Now, it does seem to be amplified by the camera's microphone as it's taking the video. I've stood next to the trail cameras as they were taking videos. You can hear a faint click, but it definitely isn't as bad as what it sounds on the videos. I did not experience a lot of wildlife being scared by this, but there were times when the animals did look directly at the camera, whether it was the low glow on the IR or that clicking sound. Personally, I'm a little bit more leery of any clicking sounds than I am on low glow cameras, but I did notice that on all of the cameras there was some clicking sounds while the camera was taking the video. The second thing that I noticed with these cameras was with the night vision. There were times when the nighttime IR did not turn on for 3, maybe 4 seconds at nighttime until it would click on. Now, it was taking a video. Before that, it would be almost pitch black, but then the nighttime IR would click on. Now, this problem did not occur all the time, and it was much less frequent than that clicking sound that I was referring to earlier. So I'm not sure if this can be fixed with a firmware update. I'm assuming that'll happen and that can be taken care of. I don't know what caused it. Another thing along the same lines, the cameras do seem to lean towards always having the IR on, even when placed in a wide open field in pure sunshine. I had numerous examples where in the broad daylight, out in the wide open, the camera would still have the IR on for a portion of the video and then finally click to a color video. The honorable mention for me, a pet peeve, is the file type. These cameras' videos are .fs or .ts. That was a nightmare for my editor as I tried to compile the videos to make this review. If you're just simply watching the videos through the app, that has no issue for you whatsoever. You'll have no problem. You can view the videos. Obviously, the app is designed to view those type of files. But if you're going to retrieve the files from the micro SD card, you can do that, but they will be in a format that I don't consider standard. That's a pet peeve of mine. So those are my thoughts. Overall, the cameras work well. I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts about paying a little bit more up front for a trail camera, but then never having a cellular data plan to worry about? Or would you just simply rather get a better deal in the camera and then pay as you go, month by month or a year at a time? Please leave me your thoughts down in the comments section. I also want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.